about the win tonight?
Well, it was obviously terrible weather, and then you're not playing without your starting quarterback. But I thought Bryce played well. I thought our offense, defense, special teams played extremely well through three quarters. We didn't do a great job there in the fourth quarter. I thought we lost some intensity, but to come down, get a win, and in a game you should win, and in the weather that we did, very pleased with our team to get a victory the way we did.
The two turnovers, obviously, in the first half were huge, but how big a momentum swing was the block punt?
Oh, that's tremendous. You're up 14-0. They're still in the game, and to get that, no time left, right? That was a big deal. And we talk all the time about special teams providing the winning edge, and they did that tonight. We thought we could get one, and that gave us that 3-touchdown cushion. And we felt, if we handled the ball, we took care of it in the second half, that it would be tough for them to come back and be 3 scores down.
Hey, Coach, obviously, a very maybe not execution-wise a complete game, but getting all 3 phases involved. Do you think this is more of a complete game for you guys?
Well, I do think if you look through 3 quarters, now the weather caused us some issues there early. We didn't make some things happen, but I thought we executed pretty well through that drive there in the third quarter. I mean, we took 7-8 minutes, whatever it was, off the clock, and you're up 28-0. There in the fourth quarter, we had some things there. They came after us a little bit. We didn't handle it well. We missed some things that could have gave us some things. So I didn't like how we executed through the fourth, but I thought our offense, defense, and special teams played well. We complemented each other for the most part all game. And when you play in a weather game like this, that's the main thing. Like I told our team, let's just try to start fast. Don't turn the ball over. And if we don't turn it over, you have a good chance. And we really were moving the ball. We got that snap, we dropped, and got us back to 2. That's what gave them their touchdown, And that can be expected in this weather. But for most part, you come down. What's our record? 8-1. To get another win in conference with 3 to go, that's a big deal for us.
And also, did you guys prepare all week with Bryce? When did you know that Grayson wouldn't be able to take the field today?
We knew Friday. So he's out indefinitely. So our anticipation is, this is a long-term thing now. Hopefully we'll get him back before the season's over. But for him to heal and do those things, it's just we're going to have to take some time. So we knew that we were going with Bryce, so that was what we repped him and Jarrett, all week, and that was our plan. And I thought Bryce, executed pretty well considering what the weather was.
Yeah, speaking of Bryce, just some of the other things he was able to do, because obviously him having that experience, how proud are you of his performance tonight?
Well, very proud. Nobody flinched. Everybody believed in him. Everybody knew he'd find a way, and because he does, and he'll make enough plays for you to help you do it. We got the turnovers, which were big. We were able to capitalize, and then we had a great drive there. In the third quarter to really just put it out of reach. And so I'm pleased with the way he handled that. And that's what you got to do. I was a backup quarterback because I stunk. Bryce is good. But when your number's called, your team counts on you. And one thing I'll say about Bryce, no matter what happens going forward, everybody's going to know Bryce is always ready. And when his number's called, he's going to go out and play well. And he did tonight. And I think that speaks volumes to have a guy that has that experience where we're not, especially in weather like this, we're not worried about, hey, he'll figure it out, and he did. And to grind out a win is big for us.
Probably one of the better defensive performances probably in a few weeks. Just how proud of you of that unit, especially Josiah having another game kind of like he did against Kansas earlier this year.
Yeah, huge. That was a huge deal. One, they rushed the football, and then when in this weather, you're not going to throw it much. I don't have all of them in here, but you don't throw it much because you're worried about what might happen. You got to stop the run, and I thought the most part we did that. We didn't give them any really big runs. They had a couple there, but we got them down, and they had a couple plays to make, and they missed. And so probably our most complete game in a while as far as just really trying to dominate for the most part. We got a lot of guys that were able to play and compete. And you know what? They got out there and did some good things. They did some bad things. And so it shows them, hey, if I get out there, I got to be able to perform too. And so overall, I thought our defense played well. And Josiah, I don't know what sacks he had, but he had to have like 3 or 4. So he'll be freshman All-American, no doubt. So, but he's really, really good, and good for him.
Speaking of your defense, do you have an update on the injury to Jeffrey Cutler?
It's a lower body. I don't know all the details. He hurt it on the fumble recovery there. It was at the first half, I think, into the first, whenever it was, and tried to go back in the second half and just couldn't do it. So hopefully it's not a long-term thing. But anytime you have a lower body, you never know.
Is this the type of game that is almost like a gut check? You go in without your quarterback, and it's always a tough place to play in terrible weather. Is this something maybe the guys get an extra boost out of coming out of here with this outcome?
I think so. One, we never won here. 2, we played in the same exact weather 2 years ago and get beaten triple overtime when we had chances. And so for us to come, and I know the circumstances are different. They interim coach and new coach coming in, but they still have a lot of pride and tradition here, and they still want to play. Got good players, and they're playing hard for that new coach, and they didn't quit, and I think that says a lot about them. But for us to come do that without our quarterback and to still play well and win convincingly, it wasn't like, oh, you sneaked by. I mean, it was never really in doubt after we got 14-21. You felt, and so I think that gives us confidence. Hey, we can. No matter what happens to us, we can respond in a good way, and good things will happen. And I think that's our players. It's easy. Oh man, our starter's out. It's easy to but our guys just kept doing what they do, which was good to be a part of.